Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new video. So today I am back with a little kind of get ready with me style of video. I'm on my way to have a little lunch date and I thought I'd share with you guys how I do my makeup usually, and this is it right here. Something very fresh, very light, and honestly so easy to recreate. I'm using so many gorgeous products. So if you like this style of video, please stay tuned. And if you're new, my name is Karina Waldron and I would absolutely love it if you subscribe to this channel, give it a thumbs up and turn your post notifications on so you know every single time I upload a brand new video. And get yourself something to drink, get comfy cozy, and let's get into it. A good espresso makes everything perfect in the morning. Hello friends, so we are back and today I am going to be getting ready. I'm actually going out for lunch, which is exciting. I'm a big foodie, so if you invite me for lunch, for dinner, for brunch, trust me, I'm gonna be there. I got myself a little espresso to wake me up. This is just like my treat of the day. Every morning I love making myself a little espresso, a little Starbucks creamer in there, and it's perfect. So I am going to do my kind of like go-to makeup routine, which is very minimalistic. I like to refer this as the clean girl makeup look. It's very soft, very light, everyday appropriate, and honestly anyone can recreate it. And let's go ahead and start with some skincare. So I've already cleansed my skin. As you guys can see, it's nice and soft and clean and ready to be prepped. And I used the Burt's Bees Sensitive Solutions line, and I'm so excited to say that they are sponsoring a portion of this video. You guys know that I absolutely love Burt's Bees as a brand. I've worked with them a ton of times and the products are always absolutely fabulous. I normally talk about the Truly Glowing collection, which I am a huge fan of, but I love that Burt's Bees gives you different options for different skin types, and this one is more for sensitive skin. This is the Sensitive Solution lineup. So the Sensitive Solution skincare helps skin feel a lot stronger and less sensitive. It's going to help reduce redness, irritations when used daily as directed. Burt's Bees is a dermatologist approved natural skincare brand. The Sensitive Solution skincare line was developed with dermatologists, and I use the Gentle Cream Cleanser with aloe. So the consistency of this cleanser is really creamy and rich. I love how it feels on the skin, but it doesn't strip my skin at all. I just feel like my skin is nice and clean and fresh and quite supple after I rinse this off. And now I'm going to apply some of the Gentle Day Lotion with aloe and rice milk. And I like that you can distinguish all of the different lines from Burt's Bees because they have a different color. The Sensitive Solution line has this like green tone going on, or a little bit of a design. So I like to apply quite a generous amount, and here is the texture of that cream. It's not too runny, it's not too thick. It has a really nice consistency. So this day lotion feels, oh my gosh, it feels so soothing on the skin as soon as I apply it. And this is really going to help your moisture barrier. It's going to build it up. It's really going to help lock things in, and then it soothes any irritation and any redness that you might have on your skin. I just like how like cooling and soothing this feels on the skin. It really is a great daytime moisturizer, and I like how it just like seeps into the skin but leaves a really nice like light natural glow, and my skin just looks really plump, really hydrated, and very, very healthy. And then the Truly Glowing collection is definitely my favorite. You guys know that. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the eye gel from this one. I use this quite frequently because I find it's super lightweight and goes under my makeup really well. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply that under the eyes and kind of around it. It feels really soothing and really hydrating, especially if I feel like my under eye is kind of dry and textured. I apply this eye cream and it feels really nice. Look at that. My skin is just nicely prepped and ready for my makeup. But honestly, on days that I don't wear makeup, this is what I like my skin to look like. Very natural, but still healthy, glowy, and supple. So check out all of these products from Burt's Bees. I will link everything down below. Again, they do carry quite a few different formulas depending on your skin type. This is awesome for those who have a sensitive skin, but also if you want something that is going to soothe your skin and feel very relaxing, this is a really nice option. If you want something very hydrating, very glowy, the Truly Glowing line is a must-have. They have so many incredible products in that lineup, but I will link everything down below, so you guys click on there, check it out. Let me know in the comment section some of your favorite products from Burt's Bees, whether it's skincare or makeup. I love hearing what you guys are loving from the line. So yeah, thank you so much to the Burt's Bees family for sponsoring a portion of this video. So now that my skin is nice and supple and ready, and the good thing about this skincare line is I don't really have to wait for it to kind of like dry down, so it doesn't kind of clash with my base products, say my tinted moisturizer or my foundation. I can go on right away and nothing disrupts it. There's no pilling or anything like that. So I love that about the Burt's Bees skincare line, because there are some skincare products that will do that to me and I really have to wait like a couple of minutes before going in with my makeup. But let's do our makeup. So to start off, I'm actually gonna do a tinted moisturizer this time. This is a newer product in my makeup collection. It's from Caliray. It's called the Free Dreaming Skin Wellness Diffusing Tint. I have it in the shade 10 and I've actually been loving this formula. And I'm gonna start to apply that. This is very light coverage, but I do feel like you can slightly build this up, which is nice, but it just evens everything out really nicely, but leaves my skin looking natural. And that is the style of makeup that I have been gravitating towards for years now. I want to say you guys have probably tired of me saying that on my channel, but especially as we go into summer, I don't want heavy makeup on my skin. It's just uncomfortable. I want it to be light, fresh, and airy, and to give off like that natural kind of vibe. So I just apply a little of that. And honestly, when you're taking care of your skin, like really focusing and investing in your skincare, that is when your makeup is going to look its best. You won't feel like you have to hide so many imperfections. So really make sure that you are putting a lot of focus in your skincare routine and being active with making that a routine. So a daily use, day and night. Take care of your skin with your serums, your cleansers, your moisturizers, your oils, all of that stuff, your eye cream, your SPFs. That will really make a difference. When you start taking care of your skin and you see its improvement, you will feel a lot better putting less makeup on, trust me. I definitely notice a difference. And when I say invest in skincare, I don't mean get the most expensive skincare lines, because when you look at ingredients, some of the very luxe skincare lines are not that great. They're filled with a lot of things that your skin don't need, like tons of fragrances. So I mean really looking at brands that give you products that are actually going to work for your skin, give you results, such as my friends at Burt's Bees, okay? I love that they take their time to formulate each product and really give you guys quality, okay, over quantity. And, you know, they keep their ingredients very clean. So definitely put a priority on skincare before makeup. What I'm loving about this particular tinted moisturizer is that it dries down very natural. I find a ton of tinted moisturizers have a very overly dewy kind of finish, and in the summertime it can be a little bit much and you really have to powder it down so it doesn't look oily. This has a very natural, almost demi matte finish. Look at that. That's gorgeous. That's absolutely stunning. I love to layer concealers. I've been doing this for years and it just works out for me really, really well. So I have my two favorites over here, which is the Fenty Beauty and the Armani Luminous Silk. So I take the Fenty Beauty and I apply it right where I have the most darkness. And this has almost like a peachy undertone, and it's gonna help cancel out that darkness around my eye area. I'm gonna take my Chanel Le Beige, this one over here. I haven't pulled this out in so long, and recently the hubby surprised me for Mother's Day. We went to Niagara Falls for the weekend, so I packed a few things and I took this along with me, and I was like, why haven't I been using this all this time? I love this product. I have it in the shade Deep, so I use this mainly as a bronzer. I plan to get a lighter shade so I can put it all over the face. So what I do is I take some of that, and you guys can see it's very watery, and the pigments are, let me see if I can really close up. The pigments are kind of like split. So you really wanna grab a brush or something that's going to blend it all together. So I do this, and then you start to see like the true color of this product right there. So I do that, and I'm just taking this brush here, which is from Makeup Forever, and I'm gonna use this as my bronzer. So I pat that on the highest points of the face. See that color? It just looks very light, very natural, almost skin-like, and it just gives like a very soft, sun-kissed kind of glow. I'm taking that on the forehead, just like the areas where you would naturally get a tan. And I know you can see like those lines, those harsh lines. Well, I would just go over it with the same brush that I use to apply my base product, and then it's gonna finish everything off and look super natural. So that's what I'm doing right now. And you don't need a lot of this. It's quite deep on my skin tone, so I use the smallest amount, but it just gives like such a soft bronzed look, and it dries down perfectly. It's not completely matte. It almost gives like a slightly soft, dewy look. I'm so over the whole masking my skin and heavy contour and highlight, because you know, I love my features. I've grown to love every single part of my features, my full lips, my round nose, and all of that stuff. So I don't tend to try and mask anything. I actually do the opposite. I just enhance what I have, and I think that's what makeup is supposed to be all about. It's supposed to make you feel good, you know, don't get me wrong, but you don't want to do too much to the point that when you don't have makeup on, you're not loving the way that you look. Do you know what I mean? I hope that makes sense for you guys. Taking this little brush over here, it is from Morphe. It's one of my favorites. I've had it for a really long time. I'll try and find the link for it, but this is the G40. I don't even know if they still make this, but any brush that kind of has that similar look, I'm just gonna go ahead and pat that in. And when you let that concealer dry down, it's not too wet. So when you start to pat it in, it stays in place. It keeps the coverage exactly where you placed it. And then I just drag it out to other areas. Look at that. Especially in here, way more brighter, way more awake, but it still looks very natural. It's not heavy, you know what I mean? Because I'm using a concealer that's very close to my skin tone. It just has a peachier undertone, and so it really helps with the discoloration around my eye area. So technically I could leave my under eye like this, but I'm going to take a little of my Luminous Silk and just adding a little bit of brightness. So because I have a natural base, I'm not going to overdo it. So I'm just going to do it right here. And then as I blend it out, I'm going to put it all under the eye. So while I let that kind of dry down a little bit, I'm taking some blush, and this is actually a new product. I've never tried it out. This is from Laura Mercier. It's their Tinted Moisturizer blush. Okay, this is a whole new formula. I've never heard of a moisturizer blush. I love her Tinted Moisturizer, so I'm excited to see how this one is going to work out. Okay, so it diffuses really well, just like at the back of my hand. See how that looks? Oh, this is a pretty color. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that. Oh, that looks really, really soft. So I feel like you can definitely apply a little more. Yeah, maybe with the sponge, it diffuses it way too much, but that is like, it's very nice for like a soft everyday kind of look. Try it with a brush and see what happens. So I'm taking a little of that, really dispersing it all over my brush. And then I'm gonna try it on this side here. Okay, yeah, with a brush, you're definitely gonna get more of that pigmentation for sure. I'm gonna apply a little bit more on this side here, just to make everything nice and even. That's pretty, and I'm gonna take the sponge and even everything out because I want it to look nice. Okay, I'm not mad at that. That looks really cute. It's so natural. It's very soft, very skin-like. It does not look heavy or powdery at all. So the only other thing that I'm going to do is take a little bit of this powder. This is the Nars light reflecting powder. I'm going to take a tiny bit of that powder. It's a very light powder, so I tap off the excess, and I literally just put that right under the eyes in my T-zone area too. Right here, which is where I get slightly shiny sometimes, not too much. Of course, we need some mascara, and I'm going to be using my Tom Ford Badass Black Mascara. It's kind of been my go-to for the last year and a half, and I absolutely love it. I've tried so many different mascaras, and there are ones that I really like, but nothing, I don't think anything comes close to the Tom Ford mascara. It's just so good. And then the very last thing that I'm gonna do is take my lip liner. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. It's her Pillow Talk lip liner. I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips very lightly. This is quite pigmented, but I do love how creamy and easy it is to use. So amazing lip liner, and this is in Intense 3 from the Pillow Talk collection. And then I go ahead and pat that liner so that it is softer and not such a harsh line. And what I usually have been doing, okay, is taking the same color that's on my cheeks and I put it on my lips. So I've been using a lot of cream, liquid, or creamy blushes. And so I take that. I don't know how this is gonna work out. It might be a little too pigmented, so I'm just gonna do a little dot like that. And then I'm going to rub that. Ooh, that's pretty. That's actually really pretty. It's a little bit more pigmented than I go for these natural day looks, but really worked out so well. It looks so soft and natural. And sometimes I'll take a little bit of a gloss and just gloss it up on top because I like a more glossy look on my lips lately. And I think we are absolutely done with our face. So I just have a little bit of hair down, and then I just put a little thing here. What do you call these things? I don't even know. But here is my makeup look. This is my kind of go-to look. Very fresh, very light, very airy, and just me. Like, I feel comfortable. I feel incredible in this, and I still feel like I look like myself. My skin still looks like skin. My little imperfections are kind of peeking through and all of that good stuff. So I guess I want to say, take this video and really kind of think of the way that you're doing your makeup, where you're not trying to completely transform yourself, become a totally different person. Really focus on your skin and your skincare products and taking care of that first, and then go on to the makeup side, because you want to look in the mirror and you really want to love who you are and all of your beauty. your natural beauty before you start slapping on makeup. And just have fun with your makeup, obviously, but don't rely on makeup to make you feel beautiful. Does that make sense? I hope you guys take that in a positive way, because it is definitely coming from me in a positive way. So yeah, and like I said, definitely check out Burt's Bees. I will link everything down below. If you're looking for a great skincare product, Burt's Bees has you covered. They are accessible. They're all over, you know, the drugstores or online. They have so many different products to select from, not only skincare, but also makeup. The ingredients are incredible and they definitely do the job. So check out the description box for all of these goodies. Again, thank you so much to my Burt's Bees family for sponsoring a portion of today's video. And can't wait to chat with you guys in the comment section. And now I am off to my lunch date. So I will see you guys on the next video. Ciao!